Hello, today I'm going to be talking about small flowered bulrush. I saw this plant recently. I was out on a slough in Skagit Valley, and this plant was just a little bit out of the ordinary. I kind of caught my attention, and I saw its leaves different from the reed canary grass that was kind of all over this field. So this was kind of a unique plant that stood out, and it had these little flowers out here, and I just thought that looks like something I could weave with. So I took out my plants of the Pacific Northwest coast, found it here, small flowered bulrush. And it says in the notes that small flowered bulrush was apparently used to weave light duty baskets and as an ornamental trim and hide clothing. And the leaves were sometimes laid over and under food in steam pits. So I've done this before using ferns, and it also works with bulrush. So one of the things that is super cool about this plant, it mentions in there, it has a triangular stem. So if you look at a cross section, which is kind of hard to show, the camera's not really going to want to focus on that, but it basically has 3 sides to its stem. And this shows up in the leaves a little bit. It has kind of a center fold down along the edge here. So I harvested some of this plant and brought it home and wove this mat. And as it dried, the leaves kind of shrunk up, and so I'm kind of working on it now to try to move these in towards the center and make this a tighter weave. But it's a very nice mat. It's got a nice double weave pattern to it, as you can see. And then out towards the edges has a single weave to kind of tie it together. And then I'm going to have to wet this again to try to finish off the weave pattern. I might loop it back onto underneath itself, just trim up these edges a little bit, and then we'll have a nice mat.